I'm seeing things I shouldn't see. I'm dreaming things I've never seen.
You're beginning to think in images, concrete images. Hot, cold, light, dark, food, hunger, pain.
Hey guys, hey internet, it's Inkeater, and welcome to tonight's Inktober doodle. So last night we drew Selena from 28 Days Later. In case you're curious about that, I will definitely leave a link somewhere around here, one of those iCard thingies, if not a link in the description. Or you can check out the playlist at the end of the video. But tonight we drew Elvira. And in case you don't know, these characters were essentially picked at random. I even solicited it over my social media, and essentially we're pulling them out of a envelope. So we don't know who we're going to draw until we actually choose the doodle. Anyway, so definitely if you're into being on the in and knowing who we're drawing, definitely check out our Instagram and follow us on there. We usually share in our stories who we're going to be drawing tonight or that particular night. But yeah, so tonight we drew Elvira. She took approximately 30 minutes to create. A lot of these doodles are taking a consistent 30 minutes to create, which is kind of interesting. I want to say it's the 4x6 complex of tinier page. But I also like the fact that I'm not having to switch between 3 or 4 different pens. Although it's been a learning curve in terms of pressure and not getting too excited about it. But yeah, I really love how she came out. I'm probably going to go through and add a little bit more shading once it's dried. That's one thing I've encountered with this paper. While it is watercolor paper, there's certain types of media that it just doesn't do well with. Considering like erasers and certain ink pens, like a lot of the microns that I was using previously, just hate this particular type of paper, and I have a ton of it, so I'm trying to kind of like put it to use and put it to waste so that I can buy, or I can at least justify buying new paper to myself. I don't know if that happens to you guys where you have about 100 of yay item and you really hate yay item because that item just sucks, like the quality of it just is horrible and you're just not into it. That happens to be me with this paper. Granted, it is soft as hell, it's sexy as hell in terms of a paper. We actually did a video about that, but at the same time I'm like, it's annoying to work with. As you can see, I think it was kind of noticeable when I drew Selena, that when I went to erase some of my pencil lines, while I hadn't encountered that in like the last 8 or 9 drawings, I was starting to encounter it with this one, and I can't help but wonder if it had to do with the fact that it was a lot of color down on the paper, or if it was the fact that it was ink. I don't know. I figure I'll figure it out. If not, I'm not too worried about it. Because each of these drawings is actually surprisingly coming out awesome, and this is actually like one instance out of like 10 or 8 where the eraser picked off the color, which was normally happening to me, like I said, with the microns. That's kind of why I've ventured away from the microns, just because I wanted the actual ink to seep into the paper, not hang out on the top and then be erasable when I decide to erase my pencil lines. Or maybe I should just stop using a pencil, is what most people would argue. Anyway, has that ever happened to you guys? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this doodle of Elvira, definitely let me know down in the comments below. You can let me know by hitting the like button, and subscribe if you're into that. And if not, no worries. Hope you guys are doing awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.
Whatever it is that you believe you're seeing, it's not real.
Seeing things before they happen. Things are not always what they seem in this place. So you can't take anything for granted.